and need to apologise there because we lost internet for a bit and part of the broadcast. Never a great thing, but back we are to proceedings on lap 108. As Ham leads this one now, Stein, well, moving down the pack, really shuffled up like a deck of cards. So many drivers one lap down, in fact, from 5th downwards. A lap down. Stein really stuck in this midfield. Thompson just in front of him. One of the few drivers on that lead lap. It's Jake Cameron who leads the way in the 85. So back under caution once more. Only a brief period under yellow there. Let's take a little look. Not too sure. Well, we've caught the yellow there. 93 getting a little bit loose there. No. All good. I'm saying it's Jay Cam who's caused it at my end, but I can't see any issues. Really slow there is the free. Shane Trotter, but looks like he's electing to slow up a bit things there. So he's slow up for the pace car, which is what Ham was doing. Well, back under caution we are. Not too long left in this one though. We've got quick maths. 46 left to go. And the wave rounds begin. That's Cossack heading by the 93-2 as Nathan Stein will get their laps back. Went well down in this one. So a few of the drivers, in fact. It's definitely been a war of attrition, this one. But it's Jake Ham that leads the way. Oh, a quick spin around there. I think that was a 93, really hauling some. Nathan Stein to get back on that lead lap. Oh, and skimming the wall in doing so. There's really no need to push so hard. It's okay, Nathan. You got time on your side. So the drivers adding laps back. Kevin Irwin being another one of them. I believe in the 7. Gain some laps back. I still want some 4 down on the pack though. Back around is our curve. Jake Ham still in charge of this one, though. It's Bobby Ross getting lap back likewise with Erwin. The lights are still on the pace car. Still got time. The drivers get round. But it's Ham through Thompson through Patrick Stein. And Jimmy Howard. Andy Cosick. Mr. Moistmint himself. Too much longer now. In fact, I might find the reason for it. It's saying Jake Luther. It's not causing incident, but really under caution here, so he's had an incident, apparently. Nothing more cars moving from start around to come back onto the lead lap. Trying to get everyone back again. Someone crawls. It's not so cruel right now. Let's allow everything to go on through. And this has been a long old race. Plenty of attrition required for this one. So it is out of shape on the timing tower, so please ignore that one, I think. Should have kind of been given too many wave rounds. So we can say yellow onto this next cautionary period. Lights going to go out on the pace car. Yes, they are. That's going to be in this lap. It's all down to you, Jake Cam, to control the pace here. Safety car will be pulling in really shortly. Here we go, folks. Let's get ready to go racing for the, well, hopefully might be the final time of this race. Down the back straight away they come. There we go, pace car in. Let's get ready to go racing. Here from Bristol. Apologies for the braking coverage, those of you have returned. A few technical glitches. Just seemed to end the stream for no apparent reason. And without notifying me, still I moved something around and spotted that it was over. A little whittering to myself. The fastest lap of the race from Thompson there though. As we approach 30 to go. Personal best from Stein. Jimmy Hart running well after the season opening debacle where, well, it's involved in an incident. No pace car was called. There we go. Thompson to the low line. Hans going to drive it out though in the 85. Let's see 44 trying to squat down low, trying to get the slide job into effect. But that 85 says no. No, no, no. You're not having it, but it's bringing back into play. That 89 of Nathan Stein and Thompson's at hedge, and it's a nudge on the bumper from himself onto the 85 of Ham. But here comes Howard like a freight train, steamrolling his way through to become part of the action. As close as you like between our top four. No one yielding at all though. Not letting this one go. So look further down the field. Nathan Stein there. This is the 93 chasing the 19 of Jake Luther. Further back though, Bobby Rossi's, well, not been in himself today. That's Andy Kosick in front of him, who qualified extremely well, but has just fallen by the wayside, diminished down. He's down 7 spots. In contrast, Swing of Fortunes, Patrick Stein in the 89 machine, up into the podium places at the moment. Let's take a look. In fact, there's been a pass for second. Ham versus Stein, and oh, it's getting a little bit feisty. Oh, this is nudging in the background there. Howard taking a bit of a punt from Luther and Stein as they gang up on him, arguing over who wants to go at Jimmy Howard first. Question is there any of them hard enough? So 93 squeezed up high, squeezed wide, but able to retain that position across the line. Right round the outside, drives around him to Stein. Luther left floundering with no answers. .20 to go now. if we're having a cautionary period, this could be a race against the clock here, potentially, to get this one done. Certainly in number 2, I think we could be really, really stretching things here. Oh, 89 started to try and find that grip out by dipping a wheel onto the apron. That could have stark consequences. Really aggressive banking here at Bristol. Obviously to fit it within the tight confounds and to allow cars to keep the average speed up around this place. Otherwise it really would be a bit of a point and squirt type track. Here we go, folks. Really getting stuck into the business side of things there. As Cochrane and Ross have a, well, not quite coming together, but a switch of position. And Thompson really starting to pull away from Ham. Howard coming along with him too. Steins dropped back after reaching up the dizzy heights a second. Now back down because it was Nathan, so it's down to 4th place. Ham leads over Howard, but it's Thompson who moves away at the front. We've got 56 minutes left of this on 15 laps, 15-second laps. What's this? We've been here 50 seconds at Glastonbury, so we'll be fine. What answers has the 37 got against the 85? These two are inseparable at all. I ended up with a W yoke there, myself only a single one. So we are back under yellow, and this time it's Patrick Stein that scores it. See what happened to him. He had maybe a bit of a coming together with a 19 there, which is Jake Luther. Not too sure on my end. It looks all like clean hard racing. As we see there you go, getting turned around. That's what scores there. That's why we're back under yellow. Long time coming, but it came in the end. That's what she said. We are on lap 156 here. Out the 160, not too long left to go. It's really been a It's like a real grueling session, this. Drivers maybe starting to feel fatigue, but that you cannot get away with that here at Bristol. Yeah, we've got 15 minutes left to do 4 laps. I think we're safe on the time limit front. I think we're safe, ladies and gents. We should be okay. Well, if you need a drink, it's a good time to go top up on this one. Lights still on the pace car. If you need a drink like me, it's a good time to go get it now. Well, it looks like we're heading for a green right checkered here. It's still on. No, they are off on the pace car. 159 out of 160. Could be a minute to win it. Here from Bristol. A 1-lap shootout. 12 drivers. Stein is out of the equation. Pace car in. Let's get ready to go race it for the final time as we are green. We are away, and it's going to be a GWC. Well, look at that 93 and Nathan Stein really pushing right around the outside. Howard down low, though, driving off the corner well. The 85 of Ham. Not posing any threat. 93 really squeezing high, squeezing wide. Trying to find the pace by driving off the corner. He wants that third. He wants the second. There's contact. But Howard's not around. And the 93, well, maybe he is now. And maybe we're going to go. But no, we've had the white. White flag is in the air. We're going to run it through to the checkered. It's Thompson, Hadford, and Luther. But Howard from second will come home 12. Wow. After all that, it was just a precursor to that finish. Let's take another little look at that one. This is the car I'm most interested in, viewers. Wow, and that's how I got shoved around. And it was Howard who was turned around at the depth that really scattered the drivers about quite a bit. Just a bit of contact from the 85. And then the 93 really did the damage, all told. Although Netco definitely playing his part in that one. Well, there are your results. Thompson from Ham, from Luther, from Irwin. Cossack in the end, fifth. Maybe a bit of a better recovery after falling pretty much to the back of the field. Ross, sixth. Disappointed by that one. Trotter. Susie in eighth. I still have to think about that one. Conran and Kaber running at his top 10. Nathan Stein. Jimmy Howard. One lap down, classified in the end. That is harsh. Patrick Stein. We're still going on the track, but 8 laps off the pace. Let's see if we can have a bit of chat to some of our drivers. We'll start there waiting. Ducks in a row. Here we go, folks. Right, let's go with this week. I feel we should go from... Let's do it in reverse. Let's do third place first. Because that doesn't sound awkward at all. So, first up, we're going to have Jake Luther. He's going to join us. Jake joins us now. Jake, congratulations. I mean, what a finish. I mean, a lot of it just winding down the clock, and then all of a sudden, we end up with that finish.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yes,
that's all I have to
say. Yeah, I mean, we're just seeing the last bit of it now for yourself. I mean, that's so lucky to be down that low line. Everyone else above you set scattering in the middle on the high. Was that just skill or pure guesswork to pick that line out?
I'm going to be honest with you, Tim. I have like absolutely no clue what I'm doing. Zero knowledge on this. So
Fair
it was
enough.
100% luck. Yeah, I think I got some advantages from the kind of mess that happened in the middle of the race. I think that was on me. But I've learned how Lucky Dog works. So that's good. Yeah, that's everything.
No worries,
Tim,
right.
how was your day in the booth?
Wow,
how did your race go?
Sorry, I was got a little bit engrossed in something else there. Sorry, a little world of my own. Almost a bit mesmerised by your paint livery there. I was trying to think of some horrific puns and lost my own thing there. But yes, well, it was just all about grinding down the clock really, and just waiting for that finish, which was all good. Right, well, Jake, I shall let you get off, and we'll move on to the next person. But congratulations, third place here today, Jake Luther.
Thank you, Tim.
Right, next up we'll move across is to, well, Jake Ham, who, well, Jake joins us now. Jake, I mean, yeah, I mean, lots of caution appearances, which we probably we knew we were going to experience, but even so, I mean, I feel like it must have been a real challenge out there for you.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate, you know, how iRacing was setting it all up and it wasn't working out right. I feel like had the right strategy, and I felt like I had the win in the bag is what I felt like until that whole debacle and everybody getting back on the lead lap, and it just caused people that were not even in the race to be in the race. And then that last lap, you know, I'm gonna send it in the last lap, you know, like I'm not gonna slow down. And it's unfortunate to get in the back of Jimmy. He slowed down more than I was expecting him to, and then he slid up, and then it looked like to me, looking back at the replay, I don't know, 93 and him got into it and then spun out. But outside of me, Jimmy was a good driver and got it saved until I don't know if 93 got into him or what happened. But it'll be a good one to go back through for the stewards for sure.
Oh, thank you, Jake.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's just what we all wanted and needed. There's something nice and complicated to pick our way through. Oh, I've realised as well, I've not updated the screen there, so you're actually second place, aren't you? But, I mean, long old season, isn't it? So, you know, there's still plenty of chance for a bit of redemption and to, you know, strike up another, strike a win onto your scorecard. I'm sure it won't be too long from coming.
Yeah, we being out last week, kind of the underdog, and so I'm definitely going to be pushing a little bit harder than what I would have been. So, I mean, moving forward, I'm definitely going to be a little bit more aggressive than what I probably have been in previous leagues. So it'll be exciting.
Definitely. I look forward to seeing it. Jake Cam, though, he finished second today. Let's move on to our winner here today, Adam Thompson. Congratulations, I think. Don't know, it was a bit of a strange one in some ways, whether you feel like you earned it or it was just pure luck.
Would you like me to explain myself now? Or should we explain myself in the admin chat later? Because I can do both. It's up to you, Tim. How much time you got?
I don't know. Are we just killing time before all the protests start coming in, or what we doing?
All right, so I guess we can kill a little bit of time. So here's what happened. As you guys saw, first of all, Jake Luther didn't understand the lucky dog rule, which is why I added more admins tonight. And Luther decided to drive around behind me anyways. And then the pace car stayed out when the green flag dropped. So now everybody's getting penalized. So I throw the pace car again, which gives me another lucky dog, which is unfair, okay, to everybody. So at that point, I decided to put everybody on the lead lap. This is not a win that I wanted, to be honest. This isn't how I expected a win to come. And we can talk about it, obviously, afterwards. We can see what we're going to do about it. But, you know, at this point, Tim, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Yes. Well, it's. I mean, I was a bit worried at one point whether, because all all of the full course yellows, we weren't far off hitting the time limit, and it was almost becoming a little bit of a race between laps versus time at one point. Were you ever a bit concerned about that one, or? I mean, also having fuel on board as well, I'd imagine.
I would have been concerned about the race or the laps, the caution laps versus time if we had a couple more cautions. That was not a concern to me. Fuel was also not a concern at all because I pitted, as you saw, almost any time I could. So, yeah, neither one of those were issues, to be honest.
No worries. Well, congratulations, I think.
Thanks.
Adam Thompson, new race, I think, there. But, well, what can we say? What can we say? We're gonna... Oh, don't want that. Do you want that? Oh, it's all going to pop. You get the feeling it's just one of those evenings. You get all excited. Well, say all excited. End up clicking on stop stream by accident at some point when my windows were overlapping, and had to restart that. Don't know how much you saw. Don't know how much you lost. But we'll find out. I'm shattered. It's been emotional. We will be back in about a week's time. That's all rolls. It's another oval. Just over the halfway point of the oval section. It's always the ovals. And then we've still got the dirt ovals to come. But thank you very much for joining me. I've been Tim Cox. Good night. God bless. See you soon.